Alright, back up on the bedrock corner. My phone's not charging for some reason, but we've got a lot more water flowing down here at the moment, so I'm just starting to unpack all my gear, set up and work out where I'm going to have a plan of attack. I'll probably try and get back down into that hole over there, because I never got to the bottom of that one, and I've got my sweatpants on today. Gadsy would be proud. But yeah, we did have a flood while I was away. Didn't seem to move a lot, because that's the hole that I dug out a while back. Didn't seem to move a lot of gravel, so it wasn't a big flood. It was only a little flood, but we'll have a crack. We've got another 4 or 5 hours here, so have a stab at it. I'll see if I can get my bloody new charge pack to actually charge my phone. For some reason it was charging and then it just stopped. I don't know. It's fully charged, the actual pack, but not the phone. Anyway, we'll have a crack. Cheers, guys. Okay, I finally got my phone to charge. Had to jiggle it around a bit. I've decided, instead of working down there, working up there where Luke was, I've found this patch here. I've targeted this today because it's a shallow piece of V-shaped bedrock. Pulled out a fair few rocks out of there. I've not classified, but I've filled 2 buckets of overburden. The beauty of this spot is, the more I stir it up, the more it goes to the bottom, and it goes over that little waterfall, and it cleans out and it clears out, and you can see the big rocks and you can pick them all out. So going okay, but I haven't even brushed it, scratched it, or even got down to the bottom. But it does look reasonably promising, because there's quite a few big ghoulies in there, and see how we go. Alright, this is the patch that I'm trying to dig out. A bit of a bug bed still. I haven't even got any comfort yet. Haven't scratched it. I'm still trying to work my way up into the corner. Get everything through the sluice today, hopefully. Not being sick. time to do a test pen. Let's see. We finally got a bit of go. Let's have a look. Get that off. Yeah, we got a couple of little bits. So we might scratch the bottom. Let's dig back. Hopefully you'll see these. See them over there? Right. Yep, that's it. That's the best pan of the day because we've got the second pan of the day. Anyway, cheers. Okay, very next pan, we come up with 2 little micros, one there and one there, and a decent flake. How's that? There you go. Skinny and flat as fuck, but it's there. Well, I haven't seen our missing trail bike boys, but I can hear them. They're stuck up there somewhere in this bloody valley, which is very steep. Stupid bastards. You don't go down a track that you don't know, and if you do, you walk it first. Anyway, get that. Gonna snuff that one up and finish the bottom of this crevice, because we're not quite at the bottom. I've got 2 3/4 buckets of the oversized overburden stuff. But right down the very bottom, there was heaps of packed gravels, like big rocks, and that's where those nice pieces are coming out. But still haven't yabby pumped it. So. And that was yabby pumped, but it's still going down. 1 decent flake and 4 dots and 3 micros. So anyway, keep punching at it because, as you can see, I'm still digging out rocks packed down underneath there and really heavily packed. So I think this one's a loose one too. But we'll keep going under it at this point in time. I thought it was part of the main bedrock, but it may not be. Anyway, try and get this smashed out before we leave. Cheers. Okay. Still cleaning out the bottom, haven't even got down there with the yabby pump yet. Still gravels, still rocks, but that's it. Bit juicy looking, not quite fractured bedrock, but it's definitely nice. There's a couple of big sections in here that are quite deep. I made a good scratch at them. Can't see any VG, but I want to get it done all the way up at least to that rock before I've got to leave, which will be in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So anyway, hook into it, get this pan done, show you what's in it. Okay, next pan, yabby pump in the bottom, finally got to the bottom in one corner. 2 flakes, 2 micros. So I'm going to poke in the eye of the blunt stick, and yeah, still got heaps more to go. And there's a lot of fractured bedrock there that I thought was actually bedrock, but it's not. Anyway, it's now breaking away, so might pay to get them out, but probably not today. Cheers. Okay, second last pan of the day. 2 bits, 2 micros. So getting there, almost completely cleaned this crack right up to where that loose bedrock is. So just got to keep hoovering along the bottom here. Cleaned right down there pretty well, and up under that rock. But can't see any VG. I've had my little viewfinder in there. It is very helpful. Helps me see what is and what isn't. But yeah, as soon as sucking and scratching this bottom part, and you never know. Then we'll go and run those 2 buckets of gravel. and then we'll be done. Go home. Catch up with a mate for a beer maybe. It's been a while. But yeah, the buckets are down there. I still haven't gone down and run them. But I just wanted to finish this bit off with a pan. So we're doing alright. A few bits. Better than nothing. Cheers. Alright, last pan of the day. This crevice is pretty well done. That's sort of how you scratch out and crevice. Because look at that. That is nearly clean as a whistle. Still a bit of shit down there that's floated down from when I've been yabby pumping. But that crevice is what I would call pretty clean. But I will come back and move that rock, and I'll move that rock. You see what lies behind those ones and keep going up into that corner. But anyway, that was the last pen. It was probably only a cup full of material in it. So, but it was the bottom. There we go, 3 little bits. So we're going to start packing up now, then go down and run this overburden, and then pan out the forward classifier and see whether we found anything in that at all today. Alright, run for a second. Then we'll clean it off. But give it a pan anyway, eh? There's one yellow rock, but that's a yellow rock. That's not gold. Don't put anything in the cells. Nothing standing out to me. Alright. Get this pan. Oh, but it's been an enjoyable day to be back out on the track. I did like going out to in America. I did like tramping around the countryside. It is always good if you push yourself and go somewhere else where you haven't been, or just explore and expand your boundaries. I do love going out back. There's something special about it. One thing, sitting at home, you don't see as many stars, I know that much. And the stars out there are just astounding. Absolutely astounding. Alright. Let's see what we get in this thing. There's not much in it. As you can see, very little cons, which is pretty typical for a green mat. Anyway, We'll give this a bit of a pan back and then we'll be heading home. Well, I didn't expect to see anything in this, but there is. There's a fair few bits in it. Little micros, but they all add up, don't they? Well, I've definitely caught the black sand, that's for sure. Yeah, there's a couple of nice little bits in there. Definitely add up. I mean, it's not slatty and it's definitely not Secret Creek, because Secret Creek is the best creek I've found since, well, before Slatty anyway. So, consistently fine gold. Secret Creek, you can hit the pickers. Here, it's nugget or sweet bugger all country. There was something in the overburden. There we go. That was what came out of that small amount of material that was still in the dream mat. So not bad. That was 4 buckets of overburden basically that went down it. So pretty happy with it. It's caught some. Because usually, like I say, I usually discard all the overburden and don't really care about it. Because 9 out of 10 times there's nothing in it. So maybe now, while we got the water flowing, I'll be able to use that forward classifier again. And my stick prop worked. I don't know if you noticed that. Didn't slide down the river. All good. Anyway, we'll do a snuffle dump when I get home. Cheers. Alright, after first day back, that's what we got up the creek today. We'll give it a weight later and work out what it weighs, but a couple of nice pieces in there, fair few micros, but the forward classifier absolutely smashed it today. It's so quick at processing, it's ridiculous. Anyway, cheers Andy, Poverty Prospecting, catch you at the weigh-in. Okay guys, time for the weigh-in. It was only a quick sort of 4 or 5 hour session up the creek yesterday, so not expecting a lot. It's good to be back into a creek with some flowing water. 0.19. That's alright. Better than a poke in the eye with a blunt stick. Anyway, forward classifier worked well. All good. Thank you. Poverty Prospecting, over and out. Cheers. Catch you on the next one.